As all of you have committed a breach of faith.
And welcome
The Archbishop
back
will
to
now
another
pass
episode of the Fire Emblem Three
Inciting a kingdom
Houses
noble to
playthrough,
rebel.
where
Unlawful
we choose
entry.
the worst
The
possible
attempted
class for
assassination
each
of the
character.
Archbishop. An attack on the holy
I
mausoleum.
believe we
It is
just finished
unnecessary to go
off
on, followers of the Western
protecting
Church.
Rhea
What? We
from an
have
assassination
nothing to do
attempt.
with the Western Church.
You have already been
So let's see what they have to say.
Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
Dude, she is.
This
She's
isn't what we were
vicious.
told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
Shamir. I
May
like
your
Shamir.
souls
She's a
find
good
peace
character.
as they return to the goddess.
Wait. Please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
Man, that is brutal. Execution for the traitors. Edelgard
that, I
had nothing to
suppose.
say.
The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the Archbishop in order to completely strip the Central Church of its authority.
Ooh, okay. The Western Church.
Ah,
See what they
that's
have to say.
right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In
Maybe
order
that was
to
a good
function more
thing.
efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be
Interesting.
found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor
Oh,
of
Hubert.
mine.
Oh, Hubert,
You're
Hubert.
something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us.
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor. It seems
Oh,
Lady Rhea
he
would like a
came
word
to,
with you. Come with
To
me.
break our party. Break it apart. Doesn't want us discussing stuff. Very, very interesting.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Interesting.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected, it would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
He knows something we
They
don't.
must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
So the Death Knight was sent
Good.
by
I believe
him.
I will enjoy this a great deal.
And who is this guy? Oh, this will be interesting.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please use it wisely.
So a sword with
Lady
terrifying
Rhea, wait.
power.
Do you truly mean to give
That
the sword
yeah,
of
see,
the
you
Creator to this
said it. There's a voice of
stranger?
reason.
Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it.
You would
If someone
think
like
that
Nemesis
since I have
were
the
to appear
ability to
again,
wield it,
all of
they
Fodlan
wouldn't
would be
want me to
consumed
have
by
it.
war.
Nemesis.
Nemesis, the king of liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint
Wait, is this the
Seiros
battle we
was
saw in
forced
the
to
first
destroy
episode?
him. Lady Rhea,
Like that
I
opening
beg you to
cutscene?
reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea.
Interesting.
There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
All
The
right.
sword of the
Okay.
Creator, the King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
It is certainly. Oh, I think the sword
that a fact?
chose me.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery.
Hmm.
And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine?
Yes, her! The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more.
Oh, is that what they were talking about? The crest stone
Eyes
that
not
was
knowing
removed?
What's going on? It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Interesting. All right. That was a lot of story. That was about 10 minutes of just straight story. So thank you guys for sticking in there. And if you are watching thus far, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more
White clouds,
gameplay like this.
Verdant rain moon. Tower of black winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Maybe we'll use that as a thumbnail, I don't know. I like that photo though. Okay, so what do we have on the agenda here? I believe we are going to start off by exploring the academy a little bit. So, I will see you guys once that is done. Just kidding, more story.
Professor.
Here we go again.
I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why must the church eliminate
This
him?
skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church.
Oh, so they're just
So we are
killing
entrusting
all
you
of them
with this
over
mission.
there.
After all,
Oh, that
you
is
wield
messed
the
up.
sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Okay.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you.
It would never come to that.
Is that so? Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen? You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
If we left the monastery...
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Ooh,
Good of you to
all
come,
right.
Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The crest of flames.
Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Ooh, all right. So we've got some power in us. More, who wants to see? You're curious to know how Edelgard is doing. Let's go visit Edelgard.
Save.
Oh. What's going on here? Who could
A
that
ghost,
be?
perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
I was restless.
What could that possibly mean?
Ooh,
In any
okay.
case, please don't scare me like that.
Bad dreams?
Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
What are they about? Anything I can help with?
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
You can trust me with
I had a feeling
anything.
you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large
10
family,
siblings?
and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
How could such a thing happen?
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
Never again.
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Wow, that is whew. That's a bit heavy. All right. We'll give flowers to Manuela. There we go. All right, now we can finally roam around and explore. So guys, I will be right back as soon as we are done here. Alright, and that concludes the free roam portion. So let us go ahead and instruct some people real quick. I think we're okay here. She has heal already, which is nice. So we'll just get her magic increased a bit more. Okay, couple greats, no perfects, but that is okay. Bernadetta. Let's get some more magic in her. Try and get her black magic or dark magic up. I think she doesn't have black magic. Petra, on the other hand. Oh boy. You need more magic. No perfects yet. Alright, we have Lysithia here. Let's train her in axes. There's the first perfect of the training. All right, that'll do it for Lysithea. Who's next? We got 3 more. Let's do Dorothea next. Dorothea. Let's increase the sword. Another perfect. That is awesome. 2 perfects. Nice. 2 more. Who's next? We gotta go Leonie. We have to. We gotta get that heavy armor up. Good, good, good. Perfect. That gets us another one. Alright, last one. We'll do Anna. Are we having Anna be a magic user? I think we are. So we need to get her some magic. Group tasks. Oh, that's right. We are going to have them become... Okay. I think we're good here. We'll begin our lecture. Let's see, Edelgard. When one professor lectures many students, some will inevitably have trouble keeping up, while others will get too far ahead of them in their studies. I wonder how this problem might be solved. We must recruit more professors. She kind of liked that one. That one was okay. Yeah, sure. We'll have her become a war cleric. Whose birthday is it? Yuri's. We'll give some flowers to him.
Let's make... Of course. There. It's over.
Let's see, does anyone get any new skills? Unfortunately not. Well, actually no, Dorothea did get Tempest Lance. Alright. And that is actually going to do it for this episode. I know this episode is a bit on the shorter end, but tomorrow's episode is going to be action-packed. We have about 3 battles we're going to be getting through. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and I will see you tomorrow. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and again, I will see you guys in the next video.